So these gens would have an ego. Like, what is she going to do? Like, they will never tell me anything. Even if I have a doubt and ask them, they will not tell me anything. So initially, I was alone only. So in my team, I'm the first lady candidate in my team in all this history.
Tell me something, Shweta. What are the top 3 things, if I were to ask you from the course, that you learned?
So one would be this. Okay, this objection handling. Deflecting specific things and answering only specific things. And then second one was that, like, what to say, understanding the customers. We have to get into their shoes and think.
Lovely. So tell us a little bit about your journey, Shweta. How did you come into a profession as sales, and how did you go about it?
Okay, so actually, I'm a biomedical engineer. By my, like, what I studied was biomedical engineering. But actually, that was also by chance. I didn't want to be an engineer, but I come from a doctor family actually. So my relatives, my parents are from commerce background. We are into this marketing, BCom and MBA. But only, like, as my cousins everywhere, everyone were this engineering and doctors. Like, they were like, okay, you also have to go in that area. But I wanted to be a psychologist initially. So that is my plan. And I cleared my engineering. That too, I got a government seat and I got into biomedical engineering. So what happened was that I didn't have an interest in biomedical engineering. First year itself, I understood that this is not my area. Second year, what happened was that we had this subject called business economics and management. That was a common subject for all the years. And I was the topper of my class. I was the topper of the university as well. So that is when I understood. Okay, this business and management is my area. I was very good at dealing with people, customer, like that relationship building. So I was like very happy when people are around me. So when the subject came, I was like very happy. And from that day onwards, I had a plan in mind. Like, okay, after engineering, I would do an MBA because I wanted to get into this profession. But then still, there was resistance from my parents. They were like, after engineering, how can you go for MBA? And all such things. So I just graduated this 2022. So by God's grace, I got into a company named Abbott Healthcare, and I'm working as a territory sales manager over here, and I'm happy. So it's 3 years now. So I'm like very happy over here. Yeah.
Lovely. So what portfolio do you handle there?
So here I'm into the vascular portfolio, that is stent, guide wire and balloons, and also I take care of the imaging, heart imaging of the coronary. Yeah.
Okay, lovely.
So these are my portfolio.
So what kind of clients do you meet in that? So who is your client?
Interventional cardiologists. These are my customers actually.
All right. So you go and explain to them about your product and about the machines and about the equipments.
Yeah. So basically my job role, like, I don't have to put much effort because already, like, Abbott is a brand. So Abbott is a brand. So everywhere this name is heard, but I have to put effort wherever, like, zero accounts will be there, like where our products are not there or where people never used Abbott products. So in that area only I have to put products. But what I feel is that I'm from Kerala actually, but I'm working in Tamil Nadu. So Tamil Nadu in a place named Madurai. It's a district in Tamil Nadu. Madurai is a very small area. So it's a very small area in the sense, like, people are not much developed in their mindset. Like, when a lady in sales comes to the forefront. So in my team, I'm the first lady candidate in my team in all this history. So till then,
congratulations on that.
Yeah. So like 3 years back, I joined as a female candidate. So since then, what happened was that I don't know, as I'm working in Madurai, people see me differently. Okay, till now, like, only gents were there. Now, what is she going to do? But what happened was that all my accounts were zero accounts. I have only one big account and rest all are zero accounts. So by God's grace, I have to tell you, like, I have put a lot of effort and I've converted all these accounts. So that is one big thing. Yeah, all the zero accounts are now converted. And also, so one big thank you I have to tell to you as well as ma'am, because from your course I learned a lot as well, because this is one of my breakthrough which I did. From you I got an insight, and from myself also I have put an effort. So I think everything, it went on well.
So tell me something, like, why did you join the 999 Sales Accelerator Mastermind?
Yeah, so actually, initially when I joined this, sales role in my company, I don't know, like, all, like, around me there are all gens. So these gens would have an ego. Like, what is she going to do? Like, they will never tell me anything. Even if I have a doubt and ask them, they will not tell me anything. So initially, I was alone only. So as I said, as my parents were from this marketing role, they used to help me a bit. But then still, I needed that extra push. So that is how I'm seeing this like Prachi Garg Bhattacharya, this this advertisement in Instagram or something. So that is how I was like, okay, something made me to register in that, and I attended the inner circle call, I guess, one Sunday. It was on January 7th or something.
Okay.
Yeah, because that day I ran my first marathon in my life. That was on January 7th. So that's after the marathon, I'm attending the session. So what happened was that after attending, I don't know what happened. I immediately enrolled for this 999, and also I messaged in this group like I have like paid all the money, and we were like, congrats Sweta, you're the first one in the batch to pay the money. So I felt that kind of resonance with you, ma'am. I think that is why I enrolled, and like everything went on well after that.
Great.
Like,
I'm so happy to hear that.
Maybe that kind of aura which you have, maybe I could feel that, and I enrolled, I guess. Something that I can learn from you. Something I felt that, and I just enrolled. I think it was all God's plan. But after that everything went well, and I learned a lot and all. Yeah, it was very good.
Thank you. And tell me something, Shweta. What are the top 3 things, if I were to ask you from the course, that you learned? Like, these were the top 3 takeaways for you.
Okay. Okay. So one would be this. Okay, this objection handling. Yeah. So before, like when there was a situation, I didn't know how to like handle an objection. Whatever would be there, I would keep on answering for all the questions that people would ask. But now, like one of the things you told me, deflection. So all those things, like I felt it really good. Answering only specific things, deflecting specific things, and answering only specific things. So all these things I felt good. And then second one was that, like understanding the customers. Like before and all, how I used to feel was that customers should feel as how I feel. That was how I used to think initially. But now I understood that we have to get into their shoes and think. It's not only about us, we have to get into their shoes and think. So that was one thing. And the third one I would say was that this one, NLPs, Neuro-Linguistic Programming. That is, different people are different. So we have to deal differently. That is this kinesthetic, auditory, visual. So different people, we have to approach them differently. So all those things, I think, these were new to me actually, NLP and all these. So objection handling was the best, I have to say. Before and all, I used to spend time answering to all the questions people used to ask. But now I'm like, okay, I know when to say, what to say. So that was it.
So you feel your confidence level has gone up in your meetings now?
Yeah. It has really gone up, yeah.
Excellent. Great. Great. And tell me, things that were holding you back, like you did share. So what was that one thing that was really holding you back? Like you mentioned that there were a lot of men around you and you were the only woman out there. So what was that? Did you ever feel like any kind of inhibitions? Did you feel like curbed with some thoughts? And then how did you like break out of those?
Okay, because before what happened was that because they were all men around me, and also they were like twice my age in my team. So only I am in my 20s and they are in my 30s or 40s. So what happened was that whenever I used to tell an opinion, they will never acknowledge that. So that was the situation before. And I used to feel like, okay, did I do any mistake or am I not working well? So this was my kind of thought. But after attending this 9 weeks course, I understood that what I was doing was right only. Like different people have got their different kind of sales style or negotiation style. So my style is different from theirs. So I understood that okay, whatever I am doing is correct. So from this course only, because one method was there, old pushy method.
Yeah, tactics.
Tactics. So my colleagues were having the old pushy thing. So they used to, because I didn't have the old pushy thing, I had the other one. So I was like, okay, mine was not old pushy, because they used to give like only 10% this thing for relationships. But I used to spend a lot of time for relationships. So that is the main difference. So they used to tell me like, why are you spending this much time on building relationships? You go and get the business. But now only after that weeks goes and I understood that okay, I am on the right track.
You are on the right track.
Yeah, these are two different styles. I am on a different one. I spend a lot of time on relationship building, and after that only I will get business. So that is how I work. But they work like 10% for relationship, 10% for this thing, and 30% maybe for PPT or something.
Yeah, pushing and PPT.
Yeah, pushing. So I don't push people much. So that is why maybe they might have told that I am not working well and all. So initially I used to feel very depressed and all. Okay, what should I do extra to work? But after that week's course, I understood that okay, mine is the other method, not the pushy one. Okay,
yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm so glad, you got this awakening and you got the validation for the style that you were, already working on, and how you actually developed confidence in that. I'm so happy to learn all of that, Shweta. And this kind of results. Can you tell me what was the value of those accounts that you opened?
So, in mine, like how I have to say is that stents and all, they are like 40,000 rupees in that category. So we have got three categories actually. One is the payment, that is patients who are like affordable, they can put the payment case 40,000 and above stent. The rest is 25,000, and the other one, that is for like what is it, scheme patients, government schemes and also in that I think 10,000 rupees. So altogether, like if I say payment cases, I would have done like, because it's a zero account, that volume is very less. So payment like 40,000, 2 stents I have done. And scheme I may have done like 10 or 10 stents or something. So 10 into 10, so I have to like calculate like that. So this is the volume actually.
So like 10 lakhs, 10,000, 10 sales of 10,000? Is that
10 sales of 10,000, 10 sales of 10,000 plus 40,000 into 2. That range.
Okay, so 80,000 there and about 1 lakh here. So about 2 lakhs of sales that you did.
2 lakhs. Because say 2 lakhs is a big thing. Because in this history, 2 lakhs never happened. So that was the thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's a big number.
Yeah, big number. Yeah. Because it's a zero account, it's a big number. Yeah.
Wow, lovely. Congratulations. And I wish you many, many more such successes in your future, Shweta. And stay connected on the Inner Circle calls. Whatever doubts that you are facing, whatever little things that are holding you back anywhere, stay connected and keep attending those calls.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Lovely. Thank you. Thank you so much, Shweta. Anything else that you want to say?
No, ma'am. All good.
Thank you.
I'm very happy to like have an interaction with you.
Thank you. Thank you, Shweta. Take care.
Ma'am.